What the... How? I... I thought I was cast in that dimension forever. The only way I could get out is... Oh. Immortal. What are you doing? Do you not realize you are in the presence of a god? Kneel. Very good. Rise. Now tell me, how in the heavens did you manage to call me back to this worldly plane? A scroll? Very well. Give it to me. But that's impossible. They had my name taken out of everything. How did this... Well, I suppose it was a fine stroke of luck that brought me here. But there is one thought on my mind. Why? Why summon me? To ask the question? Huh? I will be the one asking questions around here, human. You do realize how powerless you are in my presence, don't you? You have no room to demand anything from me. Just information, please. You mortals are all the same. We give you an inch and you take a mile. Nothing ever satisfies your greedy little minds. Tell me, who are you? I see. And how did someone as insignificant as yourself get your hands on such a priceless scroll? A religious scholar? Well, I didn't know humans still cared about the gods anymore. I figured they'd all move on to better things. Silence! I think it's about time you learned your place. You're talking to me, a god. As such, you have no right to speak unless spoken to. Where are you going? No, don't leave. I mean, I demand you return this instant. Please? If you don't come back, I'll smite you. Huh? What do you mean, do it then? Where did this came from? Do you believe yourself immune to holy magic? How foolish. Well, of course I can. I just... Why would I waste such a perfectly good spell on the likes of a filthy human? Wait! I didn't mean it. I'll tell you everything. Please, just... don't leave me. What do you want to know? I'm not surprised this girl is the first time you've heard of me. That was all by design. You see, a long, long time ago, I was the god of slugs. They all obeyed my commands, and I had plenty of worshippers to boot. However, I felt very underappreciated. I mean, the other gods always went on and on about the major world-changing things their domains do, but they wouldn't listen to me in turn. They care not about how, as decomposers, slugs serve a very important purpose in many natural ecosystems. One even said they were just oversized worms. Can you believe that? The nerve! Of course, that was the god of insults, so he was like that to everyone. But still... Anyways, I grew tired of my creature's accomplishments being ignored by the other gods, so I had a small, insignificant moment of hubris. I demanded to be adored by the others. to be praised and worshipped. After all, they needed to make up for the eons I spent in their shadows. But they did not see it that way, and so I was demoted, cast out into blank void, cursed to become the god of loneliness. Well, every concept needs some deity to rule over it. Besides, there are far worse domains to have control over. I could have been made the god of outhouses or taxes. But no, loneliness. And to comply with that, my name was scrapped from your earthly texts. All my worshippers were struck down to keep my name out of history, which makes it all the more peculiar how this scroll managed to survive. There's no way I could have done it. When they sent me into the void, they restricted my powers, not allowing me to travel between planes at all. After all, the ruler of Lonely must be lonely himself. That is not the true god of slugs. They were just some peasant farmer who ascended after I was banished. The others probably thought it would be hilarious to tarnish my legacy like that. To dare suggest a human make a better god than me. It makes me so furious. You do not know what it's like to be trapped in nothingness for millennia upon millennia. It only fueled my rage. And to make matters worse, I can't even take it out on this miserable little world. I couldn't smite down this country if I tried. You have your answer. Now, leave me. Allow me to fade back into the void. It's clear that nobody wants me around in this universe. Hmm? I do not need pity. Especially not from a low-life mortal. You claim it's not pity, yet you were fully prepared to walk away moments ago. Why do you want to be my friend, if not for pity? Immortals are so insufferable. Fine. You clearly are a dedicated one, and nothing I say will change your mind. If you'd like to try befriending me, be my guest. But I will tell you, it won't be easy. I'm not going to give in to your... What are you doing? Flowers? F- for me? Oh, that's so... Whatever. Thank you, I guess. As far as mortal gifts go, this isn't terrible. My old worshippers would sacrifice for me, and flowers will never be a good substitute. But this is clearly the best you can do, so I'll take it. Learn to take a compliment. Jeez. You are terrible at this being a friend thing. Wait! No! D- don't leave! I'm... I'm sorry, human. The flowers are lovely. I just... It's been eons since I've spoken to anything. So I might be rusty. Yes, rusty. That's all. Why do you insist on praying into my personal life? Haven't you already heard enough? Stay in your lane. Fine. Yes, I am angry. I'm angry that the other gods punished me. I'm angry that I have no more worshippers. And I'm angry that a mortal took my place. I've had no way to release this rage. So I'm taking it out on you. Happy? Uh, what are you doing? No, don't stop. I mean, uh, please. Keep your hand on my shoulder. Human, what do you do when you're angry? When you want nothing more than to burn the world to ashes, but you can't do it. Huh? Cry? You cry? As if a god would cry in front of an... You're right. I need to stop being so defensive. It's just hard not to be. I've been stuck inside my own head for so long. Opening up is something I haven't had the chance to do before. Small steps? Huh? One little thing at a time? Alright, I'll try. It's... it's not fair. It's not fair to be crying in front of a mortal. I feel so pathetic. Crying in front of a friend? Is that how you see it? I suppose that's not the worst perspective to have. Alright. I think I'm better now. Thank you, human. That was unexpectedly freeing. Yes. I think I'd quite like trying this friend thing with you. Your temple? Are you sure? Alright then. If you insist.